I am talking to a specific person who has problems with anxiety, with worry, with fear, and doubt, who has not taken the time out to heal themselves because their belief is that other people have bigger problems than them. You are a kind of person who you'll say, well, people are dealing with homelessness and poverty, and people don't have enough, and there's war in the world, and this person and that person, and you're there for everyone else but yourself. I'm talking to you. It is time for you to heal your wounds. But here's part of the problem. Part of the problem is you think your wounds, your trauma is small. You're like, well, people went through physical abuse and emotional abuse and abandonment wounds. And I don't care if it was you didn't get to express yourself. I don't care if it was you had to parent your parent. I don't care what it was. That is a wound that needs healing, no matter what it is. And here's what's happening. Instead of taking, I'm a nurse. So instead of taking out the parts, the dead skin, all of the layers and stuff, I won't get too graphic, don't worry. Instead of taking that off, so the wound can finally start to heal, you're just patching it up with dressings, saying, diminishing your need to heal, shrinking yourselves, being there for everyone else. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you treated yourself the way you treat a friend or a family member when it came to something that they needed emotionally, mentally, spiritually? A lot of you are parenting yourself, but you're parenting yourself from the parents that raised you. Not to say that they're terrible. A lot of that is unintentional, okay? A lot of parents just don't know what's happening. But you are trying to parent yourself, and your inner parent is a critic. Your inner parent tells you to abandon yourself and put others before yourself. That's a programming. It's wonderful that you're kind to other people. It is not okay for you to diminish your needs, to demean yourselves, to say, no, you got to get it together. No, you got to go to work. You got to do this thing. You got to stuff your feelings down. No, that is not okay. And I'm going to tell you something else. It does not raise the consciousness of the world. It does not help the planet. You abandoning your healing needs does not help the planet one bit. In fact, it is to its detriment. Because guess what happens, and I know this for myself dealing with healing myself. All right. What happens is insights, downloads on how to help, how to actually help the planet, how to actually help to raise the consciousness to help people heal, right? To help people have practical things more than just spiritual, homes, money. Nonprofits, you know how they get their ideas? They do the work that they set out to do. They heal themselves. They may have been homeless themselves, and then they were able to heal that wound. Homelessness is a wound, not having a home, all right? And then they started their nonprofit, which helped more people. But you, because you're denying yourself the much needed healing container, you're only half helping. I don't want to say half helping. I'm just saying you cannot pour from an empty cup, excuse me. You heard that before. I'm telling you that as you're helping people, you're depleting yourself, and you're only giving some of you. You're giving yourself what you were told to give in order to be the nice woman or be palatable, be digestible. This does not heal the planet. It doesn't. I'm telling you it does not. Because your nervous system is only focused on your survival. It's not relaxed, and so new insights cannot come in for how you can actually help. It's tunnel vision. because you're anxious, you're worried, you haven't healed your wounds. Again, this is not a chastisement. This is me telling you, you have to prioritize yourself. You deserve that. You deserve to have a regulated nervous system, just like the other person. Your problems are not too small. They will never ever be too small. And when you say that, I want you to imagine telling your inner child that. Imagine telling a child, well, other people have it worse than you, and some people do that. That's abuse too, by the way, because a child has needs. Needs need to be met. And if your inner child didn't have those needs, then you're still running the same program of a child who's abused, who didn't get to heal their wounds. And now that child is screaming at you because they are unsatisfied. And that dissatisfaction shows up in money, it shows up in relationships, it shows up in opportunities, it shows up in toxic situations. So if you're dealing with even anxiety, sleeplessness, burnout, that's a manifestation of an unhealed soul, of an unhealed inner child. Get your healing on. I have resources. I have free and paid resources. By the way, my name is Azur, and I help worried women regulate their nervous systems and consciously manifest the lives that they want. So if you enjoy that content, if you're on that journey, hit the subscribe button. I have nervous system rituals and guides and readings. I'm also an intuitive healer, but I'm here to help you mend your nervous system and your inner child. Okay? Thank you so much. Everything's linked below. Bye.